Good evening, everyone. I am Luke Lamont, joined by Emery Johnson tonight. We ask you guys to hang with us as we are currently dealing with some technical issues on our own end. We will have the feed and call for you guys in a few moments, but we ask you to hang with us in the meanwhile. We welcome you to Griffin Stadium, where the College of the Canyon Cougars take on Moorpark College on sophomore night for the Raiders. This home finale for Moorpark will be a tough test as they are currently sliding on a 4-game losing streak, with last week's efforts against Bakersfield falling short 25-17. Meanwhile, the Cougars come off a shootout loss 49-45 versus Allen Hancock at home, in which their 4-game win streak was snapped. Keeping on topic with last week, a handful went wrong for the now 2-5 Raiders. Last week, against Bakersfield, the offense really struggled, only getting 1 touchdown, which came on a Charlie Simmons carry. They were held under 250 passing yards, which is not heard of this season. Croton was the leading rusher for the team with only 59 yards. However, a few bright spots. Noah Cronquist continues his hot streak with 8 receptions going for 94 yards and no touchdowns. And the oftentimes elite return game of Moorpark surprisingly struggled, having none of their returns go over 20 yards. A big part of why they struggled last week. The defense on that end forced 0 punts, allowing over 300 passing yards, 178 on the ground. They failed to capitalize on a lot of fumbles. They forced 4, ended up only recovering 1. However, the one they recovered went for a 69-yard Terrell Rosario touchdown return. And the defensive line was rendered to one of their worst overall outings of the season, only registering 1 sack. Meanwhile, College of the Canyons, coming off that 4-game win streak being snapped to Allen Hancock, the offense had a great day. They had 384 passing yards, 228 rushing, over 600 total for the offense as they fell to 4-3 on the season. They were led by their offensive weapon, Joshua Clark, had over 100 rushing yards with 108, and tallied 153 receiving yards as well, as they led the team in both. The defense, unfortunately, had a very miserable day, giving up over 450 yards and 49 points allowed with nearly 300 rushing yards. And the biggest issue was the kick return, giving up 236, and we will take a short break as we rise for the national anthem here in Griffin Stadium. welcome you back to Griffin Stadium. We will have a short little coin toss and a little pregame stats for you guys, starting with Moorpark's offense coming into this game. A big thing for them, they really need to take what they took away from the Ventura game, and that is give what defenses allow you to have, rather. They're averaging 34 points a game, over 468 yards. They're a solid offense, but they really need to get the ball out quick. That offensive line, when Croton's pressured, he really starts to struggle, unfortunately for them, and the blitzes have really worked great against Moorpark's offense. And big thing, you need to hit those shot plays to Stout and Cronquist. They've been their key players throughout the time. Charlie Simmons out of the backfield is something you want to look for a lot. He's been huge in the previous weeks in the game plans out of the backfield that started really against Ventura, and they've handed it off to him quite a couple times after that. Meanwhile, on the defensive end for Moorpark, they really need to stop Emery Floyd. I mean, he's their best weapon for College of the Canyons. He's a dual-threat quarterback, most passing and rushing touchdowns for the team. And he's second in yards in that category as well. The biggest thing for Moorpark's defense is their outside players, Casillas, Jackson, Placide. They really need to set a tough edge, as they're known for that, and it really helped them in the last time they played a run-heavy team in Allen Hancock. They really need to set the edge, and those corners probably going to be playing a press man here today with only one high safety. So they're on an island. They really need to step up big time when they are called on. And one thing for the kickoff unit for Moorpark, Cronquist, an elite returner. We talked about College of the Canyons giving up 230 return yards last week. If that's something Moorpark can take advantage of, that'll help them greatly. As the Moorpark Raiders are ready and making their way into the field, we will remind you guys once again that we're just going to have a radio call to begin this game. We will get our cameras up and running shortly, and we'll give you some game footage where you can see the field. But for now, it'll just be my voice that you have to listen to. And as the Raiders take the field, just a little quick about College of the Canyons coming into this game. Moorpark, they know they have a solid run defense they're going up against, but they tire out in the second half, as it showed against Ventura. The key thing for College of the Canyons is have long drives, keep that Raider defense on the field, grind away, and eventually things are going to open up for you. And you got to anticipate the heavy run box, so you got to be looking for quick slants, double moves, and screens to try to throw off that defense. Key is just stick to your game for College of the Canyons, and the Cougars will be in great shape. They limit the penalties. They set a physical edge. They're going to put themselves in a good spot to win here. Key on the defense, you got to limit number 6, Noah Cronquist. You got to rally. You got to make good tackles, and you got to keep the offense of the Raiders off the field. Force some turnovers. Moorpark struggles when they get behind in the turnover battle. As the opening coin toss over, Moorpark set to receive this first half kick. College of the Canyons on to kick it away. Number 66 for College of the Canyons, Asa Johnson. This one will fly, fielded by Cronquist at the 8. Cronquist will head to his right, has a handful of blocks, slips one tackle, and he's brought down just out of bounds at the 27-yard line, where Croton and the offense will head out onto the field. Joshua Lopez on the tackle for College of the Canyons. And Croton, the sophomore for the Raiders, quarterback who's led them throughout this season, takes the field for his final home game in the Moorpark blue and gray. He'll be in a trips to his left look. College of the Canyon responds with a too-high safety. Outside corners backing off late. Croton out of the gun, takes the snap. He fires quick over the middle, caught Jaden Shakir. And Shakir will be down after a pickup of 9. Ball spotted right at the 37-yard line. And the Raiders will hurry back to the ball. It'll be a doubles look this time for the offense. Single back in the backfield. Croton, delayed handoff, keeps it himself. He led the team in rushing last week. Calls his own number as he runs out of bounds for no gain on the play. He kept it himself on the read option. And that's Carlos Meza forcing him out of bounds. I'll call it a loss of 1, brings up a 3rd down and 2 for the Raiders. Cornerbacks playing press for the Cougars. Croton looking to his right, fires Shakir again, just like the first play on a quick slant, and he picks up a 1st down for the Raiders. They move the chains to start. And they hurry back to the ball. No huddle offense, common theme through the season for the Raiders. There's a snap. Croton. He will roll to his right, pressured, fires, and it's complete to Moten. Slips a tackle, spins back towards the inside, and he's dropped just past the 45 mark at the 46. And Tyson Moten ran a nice out route on the play. And made sure to stay in bounds, turn up for an extra gain of 3 after the catch. And a substitution now for the Raiders. Cronquist, Moten, Shakir, and Simmons. All the receivers on the field. Here's Croton, quick throw, complete. That's Cronquist, and he's gonna have nowhere to go. That one's gonna be brought back for a loss of 2, mark it with the forward progress.
Noah Cronquist on the catch, tackled by Kane Omohundro. Lost 2 on the play.
As he loses 2. It's a 3rd down and 8 for the Raiders after they picked up a 3rd down and short on their last attempt. 1 for 1 on the night. Under the center, Croton. Tight end to his right, Ryan Johnson. He'll go play action, dropping back, firing deep, and that one is going to be intercepted on the sidelines. Croton gets picked off on the play. Number 27, Andre Bray of the Cougars. He was looking for Shakir on a 10-yard out route at the sticks, and it is jumped for the interception. It's going to set up a 1st down and 10 for College of the Canyons at the 49-yard line. And not the start Moorpark wanted, an interception on the first drive. It'll be placed on the 48 of the Moorpark Raiders, so plus territory to start for the Cougars. Emery Floyd in at quarterback in an empty set for a run-heavy team. Raiders defense in all sorts of confusion. They motion 2 into the backfield, split back either side of Floyd. A handoff up the middle. It's going to be to the right side. Going to be dropped after a pickup of 5. Dunn, the ball carrier, the second leading rusher for the team.
Picks up 5, brings up 2nd and 5.
And a 2nd down and 5 coming up.
What's the best way to get line of sight when you're transmitting to the receiver?
And now the Cougars will go with a tight end to the left. Or actually, tight end to the right. Floyd alongside the running back. He fumbles the snap, picks it up, fires sidearm as he gets hit. And this one down the sidelines is going to be ruled incomplete as he was looking way downfield for his receiver, but ain't unable to connect. And Placid on the coverage. That ball out of bounds at the 10, so it brings up a 3rd down and 5. College of the Canyons. Floyd goes under center, backs off. He's got 1 wide receiver out wide each side along with a tight end. Running back to his right. Takes the snap, drops back, fires again down the deep right side, and he's got his receiver. This one's going to be caught for a Cougar 1st down.
Pass complete to number 8, Malik Brooks, for a 1st down.
Pass is caught by number 8, Malik Brooks, for a 1st down for the Cougars. Now Brooks, their leading rusher on the season. He's got 328 yards. Meanwhile, in the receiving game, only his 7th reception puts him over 100 yards total on the season with that catch. 1st down and 10 at the 22 for the Cougars. Floyd keeps it himself. Fakes to the left, goes back outside towards the left. And now he's brought down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark him down. Ball came out. He's brought down by Vance Harris of the Raiders. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 to go for the Cougars. They're inside the red zone for the first time tonight on their opening drive, sparked by the interception thrown by Croton. Double tight end set once again. Floyd hands it off this time. And a pickup just shy of the mark at 3 yards, bring up a 3rd down and 2. Once again, Brooks on the carry.
Malik Brooks on the carry.
And a 3rd down and short opportunity for the Raider defense to get off the field. One of their strongest areas this season is inside the red zone.
Renee Leonardo, you have won the drawing from Stonefire Grill.
Same formation, double tight ends for Floyd. 2 high safeties, press man for the Raiders. Here's the snap, gives to Brook, tripped up on the play. And he's going to mark him a yard short. This is going to bring up 4th down. Brooks was tripped up before the line of scrimmage by Peyton Casillas, knifing through the defensive or offensive line rather.
Tackled short of the first down, brings up
So a 4th down and inches, the official spot by the officials. It brings up 4th down and 1 under center, Floyd. Talking to his offensive line, he's under center. And Moorpark anticipating a sneak, it is. Floyd towards the right. And they're gonna give him the 1st down. He picks up a yard. And the Raiders unable to take advantage of the 4th down opportunity. And the Cougars will still attempt to cash in on this turnover, as they got 1st down and 10 at the 11-yard line. A chance, if they get to the 1, to pick up another 1st down. As they look to the sidelines for the play call, Moorpark sitting with 2 high safeties, press man with Jackson and Placide on the outsides. 3 down linemen for the Raiders. Motion towards the right side. Floyd steps up in the pocket, pressured, rolling to his right, fires to the end zone, incomplete, pressured on the play by Christian Kohulun. And that one falls incomplete, 2nd down and 10. The motionman on the play, Joshua Clark, had quite the game last week, tallying over 250 total yards and 3 touchdowns, all himself. Now a trips right look on 2nd and 10. Cougars look to the sideline. Floyd out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, steps to his right again, fires to the corner of the end zone. He's got a receiver, and he just floats it out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Cameron Bowen. And that brings up a 3rd down and 10. Again, a 1st down would be at the 1-yard line for the Cougars. Raiders substitute more secondary players in. Kohulun off, along with Narez, both linebackers. And College of the Canyons will not change their formation. Trips to the right, running back to the right. Single receiver down below. Floyd takes a snap. Calm in the pocket. Has to roll to his right once again. This time bubbles out. Fires across body into the end zone. It's going to be caught for a touchdown for College of the Canyons. Emery improvising and delivers a strike over the middle for the touchdown. That's complete to Don Ray Hall for his 1st touchdown of the season. Came into the game with 9 receptions. And Tony Dawson will come on for the extra point. So College of the Canyons cashes in early on the Moorpark Raider interception thrown by Croton, and they take it 48 yards for the score. And the extra point is up and good. And 8:31 left to go in the 1st quarter. College of the Canyons leads the Raiders 7-0. As that Moorpark defense sure goes back to the drawing board. Along with the offense, they've had time to think about that last drive. We'll see what they come out with. Obviously hoping for Cronquist to get them great field position on this return, as they'll have Shakir and Cronquist back deep. Tony Johnson, number 96 for the Cougars, set to kick it away. We'll see how Croton responds to throwing the interception on the opening drive of the game. One of the keys for Moorpark having to limit those turnovers. That was the 9th interception thrown by McLeod Croton on the season. Hoping to avoid those double-digit marks. He's still got the rest of tonight and 2 more games against Santa Barbara and Antelope Valley set to come for the Raiders on the road. And here's the kick. No run, just a quick boot fielded at the 20 by Cronquist. Cronquist goes to the right side, and he is brought down at the 37 once again. And that'll set up the Raiders. First down and 10 at the 37-yard line. We'll see Croton take the field for the 2nd time tonight. Started off well with a handful of completions. Started off with 3, and then the interception halted the Raiders' offense. And I'll go with the double tight end set. Ryan Johnson to the right of Croton, an emerging receiver in recent weeks for the Raiders. Here's the handoff to Landless up the middle. And he's going to be stopped by a pile of Cougars. They're going to give him a gain of 2, bring up a 2nd down and 8 to go. Moorpark obviously trying to implement that run game that's been very lackluster throughout the year. Obviously last week was their best rushing game, and it was led by their quarterback, not something they wanted to see this season. We were hoping Landless and Davis were able to break away a little bit more, but the offensive line not giving them much. Here's Croton, play action, fires, receiver fell down on the play, and that one's going to be incomplete, intended for Shakir on the near sideline at the 50, and that brings up a 3rd down and long for the Raiders as they're behind the sticks once again. Last time in this situation, Croton threw the interception. Got to be careful to protect the ball, give his defense a better chance if he's unable to pick up this 1st down. Croton out of the gun. Double set, takes the snap. Looks deep, pressure from behind, fires, and he overthrows Shakir. He had him. He beat his man, he beat Dunn deep, but unable to complete. And that's a 4th down. The Raiders will bring out the punting unit. We'll have Daniel Burke, the place kicker and now punter this season. The returners for College of the Canyons will station themselves at the 25-yard line. Lyndon Rivare. This one will be fielded at the 30. Rivare up the middle. Slips through a couple tackles before a huge hit by Nico Nares. That's a physical tone you want to set for the Raiders, as the defense will head back out onto the field. Actually, that's number 9, Cameron Davis, the running back, laying the boom. And the defense will set up shop for the Raiders. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for College of the Canyons at the 42-yard line. We take you back, that huge hit by Cameron Davis. Met him right at the 40. Moorpark failed to capitalize on 2 3rd down opportunities to get off the field and a 4th down. Defense hoping for a different result this time around. Here's a snap. Floyd dropping back deep, looking deep right side. He fires, Placide in coverage, and this one out of bounds. Once again, where nobody could catch it. That one incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 10 to go. And College of the Canyons, both teams actually, no huddle offenses. Both look to the sidelines for the play calls. Obviously, you can get to the line quick and adjust based on the defense. Running back motions over to the right side of Floyd. Here's the handoff to him. And he's going to be spilled down. Great attack for the Raiders. Led on the play by number 87, Ryan Johnson. Often seen on offense, but a great tackle there, along with Bredden Bodner. That's Brooks on the carry, and he goes nowhere. It's 3rd down and 10 for the Raiders. Definitely hoping to get off the field here. A passing down. And that pass rush has got to be tuning up. Got to be sending some blitz. Kohulun on the outside towards the top of the screen. I'll send one of the backers up into the A-gap. Backing off, it's Hernandez. Here's the snap. Floyd fires deep right side. Someone missed an assignment. This is going to be a walk-in touchdown for College of the Canyons. 58-yard touchdown pass. That's Damani Williams. That's his first touchdown, but nobody covered him. That was on Curtis Jackson's side, and it seems a little bit of miscommunication between Jackson and the outside linebacker. Let's see, both play. Oh, Jackson blitzed, and nobody helped him out on that side. Safety rotated over towards the trip side. Jackson was on an island. And that's a good read for Floyd, calm under pressure, and delivers for the touchdown as the Cougars aim to take a 14-0 lead after this extra point. This is Asa Johnson. And it's up and good. So College of the Canyons, 2 quick strikes through the air. A run-heavy team dicing up this Raider secondary, as Moorpark is yet to have an answer, and they have to have one quick. As there's 6:41 left in the first quarter, it's already 14-0. And a spark the Raiders could need. Obviously, coming from that special teams unit, we're yet to see the punt returns from Cronquist, 2 on the season. The defense is yet to force a 4th down and long or not manageable inside their own red zone. Remember the 1 4th down, the inches play, the sneak for Floyd, easy pickup there. As now Tony Johnson is on for the kickoff. Cronquist and Shakir stationed inside the 10. Shakir deeper at the 5, Cronquist at the 10. This one sent away. Fieldable. Cronquist at the 8. Towards the right. Cuts it up, and he's going to be met at just past the 20-yard line. Not a great return there. Similar to what a touchback would have been. And now Croton comes out for his 3rd drive. He's only got 1 first down picked up. And the last drive, no completions there. First down and 10 for the Raiders. Ball spotted on their own 22-yard line. They go trips to the left of Croton. Ball on the right hash. Here's a snap. Toss quickly to Davis. Davis will try to get the corner, and he goes between 2 of his receivers and picks up a good gain of 5. Well, some life in the running game for the Raiders. They try to stay ahead of the sticks with the run, and they do there. You ask any offensive coordinator, 5 yards on first down on a run. He'll take that 7 days of the week. Here's hurry to the line. Croton looking towards his left, fires in traffic. River Stout, and they're going to give him the catch as he's brought down on the play by 3 Cougars. First one there, number 23, Joseph Marsh. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1 to go. Johnson checks onto the field along with Simmons. Simmons lines up in the backfield. And a heavy set for the Raiders. They're going to have Cam Davis in an H-back to the right. Johnson off the line as well. Simmons the back. They give to Simmons up the middle. Simmons met hard, and he's going to be short of the line to gain. He did not pick up anything there. And this is going to bring up a decision for the Raiders. 4th down and short in a quick deficit. Defense hasn't shown a sign of stopping, and they're going to send Burke on to punt it away. So another disappointing drive for the Raider offense, as College of the Canyons looks to continue their momentum. Rivare back to return. He's going to position himself just north of the 35, make it the 36. And this one away, free rushers for the Raiders. This one's going to take a great Moorpark bounce, as Casillas will follow it all the way inside the 15-yard line, down at the 13. So a great punt from Daniel Burke flips the field and puts the College of the Canyon Cougars in their worst field position of the day. First time they're not starting around midfield. We'll see if that helps out the Raider defense a little bit. But Floyd, 2 touchdown passes to start this game. He's looked really sharp, and he's done a great job avoiding the rush of the Raiders.
The land of the free, only so long as it is the home of the brave. Veterans Day 2023 is a very special day to honor all American veterans. Both
And now a fullback, or rather H-back, to the right of Floyd. Brooks the back, they play action, flip it out to Brooks, and incomplete. You try to get it to Brooks in the flat after the fake to the H-back, and that one falls a little overthrown, so it'll be a 2nd down and 10 for the Cougar offense.
Our Veterans Resource Center, Associated Students, Moorpark College Athletics, and all our amazing scholar student athletes would like
and a surprising attack thus far from College of the Canyons, a run-heavy team that we've seen pass the majority of the time. Brooks only with 4 carries so far.
Fans, please join us in thanking these men and women here tonight that have sacrificed for the nation.
And here's the snap from Floyd, fires to the right side, complete on the hitch route. Tackle gonna be made, ball comes out, that one's loose, picked up by the Raiders, and they're gonna mark forward progress down on the play? That is unbelievable. The referee blew the whistle after the ball came out, but decided to do so only after. And Curtis Jackson knocks the ball loose, and the second the ball is recovered by the Raiders, the referees blow the whistle. That interesting, a little bit late there, and now a Raider down on the field. A lot happened in the last 30 seconds. And we're going to take a short break here. We'll wait for the injury timeout. We welcome you back to Griffin Stadium, where College of the Canyons is set up with a 3rd down and 5. Good news, the injured player for the Raiders, Vance Harris, jogs off the field under his own power. And we will see a tight end to the right for College of the Canyons. Trips to the left, play action. Floyd stepping up. Has a lane to run, he's going to take it himself, and he's going to be brought down after the line to gain. That's going to be a 1st down. Luis Hernandez making the tackle on the far sideline.
Flag on the play back at the 15-yard line.
But a flag is going to be down at the 15. And to no one's surprise, oftentimes they flag in the backfield. Holding against the offense, that's going to set him up with a 3rd down and about 15 to go. And this is prime opportunity for the Raiders to get off the field and force a punt for the first time, especially with Cronquist. This deep in your own territory, punting could set up Moorpark in plus territory and hopefully spark that offense to get something going.
After the penalty, the ball is placed at the 9-yard line. Brings up 3rd and 15 for the
Moorpark has to be careful. Got to be playing the sticks here. The deep ball has burnt him twice already, and you got to be careful. Floyd, a very mobile quarterback, well within his range. Floyd drops back, stepping up in the pocket, fires short of the sticks outside. It's going to be complete.
Pass complete to number 5.
But short of the line of gain, out of bounds. Cameron Bowen once again.
To the 16-yard line, brings up 4th
And he's going to be spotted at the 16. That brings up a 4th down and 8, so only a pickup of 7. And Tony Johnson will punt. Cronquist at the 47-yard line. We'll continue to back up to the 45. And we'll see if Moorpark goes for a more block-heavy They try to give Cronquist a chance, so they'll try for the block here. And a flag thrown. This one, before the snap even gets going, this is going to be a false start on the initial signal from the officials.
False start. Offense. Flag or penalty. Repeat 4th down.
That's going to be a repeat of 4th down and back him up even further. Johnson now punting from his own end zone right at the goal line. He'll march back to the center of the Raiders logo.
Cronquist still back to receive the Tony Johnson punt.
And this helps out Moorpark even more. Rush from the edge. Punt gets away clean, and that one, kicker goes down. No flags. Cronquist on the return. Out to the sideline. Cronquist tiptoeing. Cronquist is gone. Say goodbye. Touchdown, Noah Cronquist. And Moorpark is right back in the game, but a flag down late at the 30. And we'll watch the return back, see if we can see where the flag occurred. Well, potentially that's going to be an illegal block in the back. You cannot crack back right there, and that one is going to cost the Raiders. And that's one we really didn't even need delay the hit. And that's going to cost you 7 points. I'll take another look at it. Cronquist with an amazing acrobatic act right there, staying on the sidelines.
Final return team. It'll be 15 yards from the spot of the foul. First down.
And that one is a huge back-breaking penalty. That's 15 yards from the spot of the foul. So it goes from 7 points on the board for Cronquist. As we anticipated, we talked about how dangerous he is in the return game and how much College of the Canyons has struggled. It finally showed there. And lo and behold, there's a penalty to bring it back. Where the penalty occurred, Moorpark should be in plus territory still. The official standing with the ball placed at the College of the Canyons 43-yard line. There was an injured College of the Canyons player who's now up on his feet walking back to the sidelines. He was down and hidden by a crowd of the Raider sideline. We hope the best for him. That's number 20, Jeremiah Alame. He's walking off under his own power, a good sign to see. And now the teams will retake the field offense for the Raiders. Croton in plus territory for the first time tonight. Set up good field position. And Moorpark's got to focus back up. You go from thinking the defense headed right back out onto the field. Now the offense has to figure out a way to salvage those points that are now left up on the board due to the penalty. Davis, the H-back to the left, 2 receivers that way as well. Croton 5 yards back. He will read, handoff up the middle to Landless. It's going to be a pickup of 3 on the play.
Gabriel Landless with the carry inside the 40.
He's inside the 40-yard line. Brought down by Jackson Volk of the defense for the Cougars.
Victory Vaca and Jackson Volk on top.
I'll make it 2nd down and 6 to go. They give him an extra yard or so after. Crow in play action to Davis. He has him out in the flat. He rolls to his right, looking, setting downfield. He's looking for River Stout in the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, River Stout! What a throw from Croton, and the Raiders answer right back with the touchdown. A 39-yard strike from Croton to Stout. And we'll take another look at this one. Croton, the play action, feels the pressure and rolls to his right. Good job setting his feet, and he lets that one fly. And Stout, great control. No doubt about it. Touchdown for Moorpark. And Burke on for the extra point. That puts the Raiders right back in this game. And now you're not worrying so much about that penalty on the return. Extra point up and good. Their score 14-7. The Cougars still lead with 2:20 to go in the first quarter. But life from the Raider offense, the big play, something that College of the Canyons had to be worried about, needed to limit. That's really what's carried this Raider offense. They've had a couple short plays, then they hit you deep. And River Stout, the best deep threat on the team, 6'4" in height. He takes advantage of it there. That's Stout's 4th receiving touchdown of the day, or correction, of the season. His first of the day. Oh, Moorpark flipping the script, the defensive stop, and then the touchdown throw from Croughton. As we will head back to the Cougars on offense with Burke set to kick it away.
Touchdown play was a 39-yard touchdown strike from Croton to River Stout.
Returners for College of the Canyons set up at the 10. Well, the same situation as Moorpark. They back one off to the 5. Raiders looking to ride the momentum, help them get back into this game, potentially tie as Burke kicks it. Low line drive that hit a player. And this one is going to be safely recovered by College of the Canyons, but that one, a line drive from Burke, hit someone in the front line. And that's a dangerous play for College of the Canyons. But ends up being a sort of penalizing play for the Raiders as now they take over across midfield. The ball will be placed at the 47 of Moorpark. So good field position once again for College of the Canyons. Another spread look for the Cougars. Moorpark playing off coverage with their corners now, respecting the deep pass from Floyd. He's going to go deep once again down the right sideline. He's got a receiver and off the hands. Placide a step or two behind, and lucky that one falls incomplete. That was Rivare with the burners, the punt returner down the sideline, and Floyd let that one fly. That's something Moorpark definitely has to start to respect even more. The corners backed off at 5, not enough, as that one could have been a quick, costly touchdown strike. And Floyd coming into this game, Floyd only 5 touchdown passes. And this one a run. Done. Dropped down by Johnson. One's going to be a pickup of 3. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Another chance for Moorpark to get off the field. We've seen it pass every 3rd down attempt so far. Dunn will stay in as the back. As Cameron Bowen checks in the slot on the left side. Now here's Floyd out of the gun, takes a snap, low snap once again. He's going to fire quickly, hit as he throws. That one is going to fall incomplete. And the pressure on the play by the tight end and defensive end, Ryan Johnson. A great job. The pressure getting through for Moorpark. That was Peyton Casillas. Also in on the play, the initial hit on the quarterback, and that's going to force a punt. Well, Cronquist, last one, took it to the house, brought back by a penalty. Johnson takes the snap and sends this one into the sky. This one going to go over the head of Cronquist and actually out of bounds. That one's going to be placed. No sign from the officials. Looks to be around the 20-yard line. Side judge will give it to the 22. So 1st down and 10 for Moorpark. The defense gets the stop they needed once again, back-to-back. That defense showing some life, and it's come from the front 7s. We'll see again. Peyton Casillas ripping around the right side of Floyd. Hits his arm, no chance to complete that one. And the pressure from Moorpark starting with 3 defensive line. They often blitz either Nares, Hernandez, or Kohaloon. It gets the pressure. Here's Crouton, takes the snap, hands it off on the play. This is Landless, still fighting. Landless across the 30. And he's going to be just shy of a first down. That's a pickup of 8 for Gabriel Landless, another sophomore for the Raiders. It'll be 2nd down and 2. The snap, quick throw to Shakir on the screen, spins inside, breaks another tackle, tries to go back towards the sidelines, and he's got a first down for Moorpark, a pickup of 6. Ball at the 39-yard line.
Jaron Dorsey with the stop. Ball placed up at the 39-yard line, and that's good enough for another Raider first down.
Here's a snap. Croton firing over the middle. Shakir up the seam. He's got him. That's a good throw from Croton, threading the needle up past the 40, and Shakir is shaken up on the play. He's going to be down at the 38, and we're going to take an injury timeout with 27 left in the first quarter. We'll be back with you in just a few moments. Welcome you back to Griffin Stadium, where the Raiders driving against College of the Canyon. Shakir popped up quick after the injury, all by himself. Another great sign. And a first down and 10 in Cougar territory. Moorpark gaining momentum heading into the second quarter, but we still got 30 seconds left here. Crouton steps up to his left. He's got a lot of room to run. He's going to take it himself, calling his own number, slipping through a tackle, sliding down. And that's a good pickup of 8. Croton calling his own number. And we'll see if that's the last play of the quarter. And it will. So at the end of 1, the Raiders marching against the Cougars. Your score, College of the Canyons 14, Moorpark 7. We'll be back to start the second. We welcome you back to Griffin Stadium for second quarter action. Your score 14-7. The Cougars leading the Raiders. Moorpark driving. Ball on the College of the Canyons 30. Croton hands this one off to Landless. He'll knife up the middle. And the spot just at the line of scrimmage. No signal yet. It's going to be a 2-yard pickup, and they're going to give him the first down. So first down at the 28-yard line.
Fans, an update from Pasadena with 14:22 to play in the third. UCLA 14, Colorado 6.
I'll go a bunch to the left for Croton. Defense attempts to adjust quickly. Croton has stout one-on-one up top. Here's going to be the give to Landless once again. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. Victory Vaca on the tackle for College of the Canyons. He'll get 1 yard. At the end of it, it brings second down and 9. And Moorpark favoring the run a little bit more. It's kind of a reverse situation of what we expected tonight. Moorpark running the ball a little bit more often. College of the Canyons passing the ball heavily tonight. Both teams trying to use their weaknesses and turn it into strengths. Potentially switching the game plan. Here's Croton, and that one's going to be overthrown, intended for Landless in the flats. Pressure on the blitz. Not much of a chance there. 3rd down and 9. And a defensive substitution. The pass rushers coming in for this 3rd down and long for the Cougars. Simmons now in the backfield along with Landless. They're split to either side of Croton. He's got 2 receivers to the right. He's going to go with a shovel option and keep it himself. Croton is going to pick up the 1st down. A shovel option to the right side with the pitch option to Simmons. Decides to take it himself, and he picks up another Moorpark 1st down. And that's going to put Moorpark inside the red zone for the first time tonight. And the line change once again for the Cougars. And we're going to get a timeout. College of the Canyons, their first timeout of the half. And we'll be back in a few short moments after the break. And we welcome you back out of the timeout from College of the Canyons. Moorpark in the red zone. A 1st down and 10 at the 17-yard line of the Cougars. Johnson, tight end to Croton's right. Here's the play action rolled that way. He's going to pop it out to Johnson in the flats. Johnson lowers his shoulder, and he's going to be cut down after a pickup of 7. Johnson's first reception of the night, playing both ways. It'll be 2nd down and 3. And Johnson will come off the field after the catch. Never mind, he'll move down to a stack behind Cronquist. It's going to be split backs. Johnson will now motion in and go route over the middle. He's running across her. Croton looking towards the left, however, stepping up in the pocket, and he's going to be dropped down for the sack. On the play, number 23, Joseph Marsh. That'll go down as a loss of 2. It's going to be a 3rd down and 5 for Moorpark, well within Burke's field goal range. However, still a down to go before that. I'll go trips towards the wide side. Simmons, Cronquist, and Johnson in that order from the sideline in. Here's Croton looking that way. He'll step up in the pocket, calling his own number again. Croton stepping inside the 5. He's got a Moorpark 1st down, and Croton on the ground has found his next gear in these last 2 weeks, using the legs. And that helps him a lot when he's able to become a dual threat quarterback. Great blocking up ahead by Cronquist. And the tackle made for College of the Canyons to save the potential touchdown. That's a Johnny Smith. It'll be 1st down and goal for the Raiders at the 4. 3 receivers to the right. Landless is the back. We'll go drop back fire to Simmons in the corner, and just in and out of the hands. Wanted him on the fade route. Croton got it away just in time. I'll bring up 2nd down and goal. Coverage by Kane Omohundo. Moorpark a little slow getting to the line, taking their time inside the red zone with the goal to go. Simmons will check out of the game for Landless. Johnson is in the slot to the left. Potential seam route towards him. Play clock running down. Here's the handoff. Croton keeps it himself. Croton's going to walk in for the touchdown, Moorpark. Unbelievable drive from Croton with his legs. Rushes it 3 times, picks up 2 first downs, and punches it in late. And Moorpark is an extra point away from 14 unanswered and tying this game. They get him with the read option. In chase was R.B. Wilson, the 5th, unable to keep the edge on Croton.
Just go into one. I need to power it. I need to unplug his monitor for a second.
And this looks like a completely different Moorpark team than we've seen from the beginning of the game. Burke on to tie it up. Burke up and good. So we have a tie game, 14-all. The Raiders gaining some momentum. We got 11:23 left to go in the second quarter. And aside from the first 4 possessions of the game, it has been all Moorpark. And a huge thanks to number 15 for that. After that interception, Croton has been locked into this game, using his legs way more than we anticipated. We knew he led the team last week. He had 59 rushing yards. But he runs that one in for the touchdown. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the season. And Burke will be set to kick it away. This one sent over the head and for a touchback. That one just close to rolling out at the 1. That would have been bad news for the Raiders. Luckily enough, sneaks inside the pylon for the touchback, where College of the Canyons will take over a 1st down and 10 for their offense. We'll see how College of the Canyons responds. I mean, the passing game worked early for them very well, but maybe they go back to their roots here and stick towards the run game a little bit more. They haven't gone to it a whole lot this game, surprisingly. Brooks only a handful of carries. We haven't seen Dunn. He's only had 2. And they'll go split backs on either side of Floyd. Low snap. This one's going to be fumbled. He's going to have to fall on it at the 15. It'll be tapped down by Peyton Casillas. A low snap, that's happened a handful of times throughout this first half. Something they're going to have to adjust quickly, as that one dangerously almost a turnover. A loss of 10 brings up 2nd down and 20 for the Cougars. They'll go the same formation. This one just going to be a keeper for Floyd. He's going to option shovel it out. This one, a lot of room down the sideline for Brooks. And Brooks is going to be toppled over by Jackson. But a pickup of 26, going to place the ball at the 41-yard line. So a big 2nd down run. And Brooks finally sprung loose as they go with the triple option. They fake it to Dunn. Floyd calls it himself. And just a quick shovel out to Brooks. First down and 10 for the Cougars. Same formation. They'll go with the same play. This time they keep it with Dunn. He shoots up the middle towards the right side. And he's going to be brought down by Kohulun after another Cougar first down. This one across midfield inside the Raider 45-yard line. So as expected, now the run game getting going for the Cougars. Pass game failed them on the last 2 drives. And now they go to what they do best. 4 rushers, over 200 yards and multiple touchdowns. 3 of them on the field right now with Floyd, Dunn, and Brooks. And now Floyd will drop back to pass, firing deep down the right side. This one incomplete. Placide on the coverage. Little contact, no flags. And that one was intended for number 15, Damon Barkus. I'll bring up 2nd down and 10. So oftentimes, when the Cougars drop back to pass, the one's going to be flying it down the field. And on that one, no dice. Placide, good coverage. Step for step with the receiver. And now they'll switch up formations from the split back. They will go with a doubles bunch to either side of Floyd. Running back to the left.
Still no feed.
There's a snap, gonna go with a fake toss, shovel it back inside. What a play design. The shovel up the middle was to number 88, Don Ray Hall. And the fake toss to Brooks, and then the shovel up the middle. Now bring out the option run game that has led this offense throughout the entire year. Led them to 4 wins on the season so far, looking for their 5th here tonight. A 3rd down and 3 to go. They're just gonna give it to Brooks towards the right edge. Kohulun first one there, Nares and Hernandez. And that's gonna be a 1st down for Brooks. He's gonna pick up just what he needed. He's gonna pick up 3. Gonna be outside of the 30 at the 32-yard line. Moorpark, those defensive backs need to be careful despite the run to the outside being the primary attack this drive. You can't give up the deep pass. Placide was good on the first try from the Cougars. Forcing the incompletion. Here's the split backs once again. Keeper Floyd, toss out to Brooks. Towards the left side. Brooks going to be shoestring tackled. Kohulun, a great effort getting to the outside and diving to make the play. It's going to limit him to a pickup of 2. Actually, that was Vance Harris on the tackle. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 to go. And they add Joshua Clark into the backfield, substituting in for Brooks. Clark going to be the lone back. 2 tight ends to the left. Play clock winding down. And College of the Canyon's going to have to call a timeout to avoid the delay of game. That's going to be their 2nd timeout of the half with 7:51 to go. Moorpark tied with the Cougars 14-all. We'll take a short break. And we welcome you back. College of the Canyon set up with a 2nd down and 8. Just had to call their 2nd timeout to avoid a delay of game. Here's the snap. Give to Clark up the middle. Clark breaks free, and he's going to take 5 Raiders to be brought down. That's going to be a pickup of 15 and a 1st down inside the 15-yard line. Another red zone trip, the 2nd of the night for the Cougars. And it's lethal when you can rotate 3 running backs between Dunn, Clark, and Brooks, and then also have Floyd as a running quarterback. There's a snap. They give it to Clark once again. be brought down on the play. Luis Hernandez, first one there for the Raiders.
Joshua Clark on the carry. Picks up 4 on
Gets
the play,
4,
brings
he'll
him
make
second
it
and
5 on the play. Second down and 5 to go.
Close your hours a little bit short. About there.
They have 2 receivers wide, 2 tight ends bunched in. Clark the lone back once again. They will give to him up the middle. Finds some wiggle room, brought down after a pickup of 3. It'll be 3rd down and 2 this upcoming play for the Cougars.
Down inside the 10 to the 8. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And a substitution for the Cougars for this 3rd down, bring on a handful more of receivers. They're going to go split back with Brooks and Dunn. Here's the give to Dunn. He's going to be met. Nope, slips through a tackle. He was met in the backfield by Morales, but he slips forward and he picks up a gain of 4 and a 1st down for College of the Canyons. Luis Hernandez makes a touchdown saving stop, and it's going to be 1st down and goal for the Cougars with just under 6 minutes to go in the first half. The offense has found their groove once again. They're responding to the 14 points unanswered and going back to the run game. 2 tight ends once again. Now Clark back in the backfield. This one give up the middle to Clark. And he spins forward and he's going to be in for the touchdown. And Joshua Clark continues his hot streak of touchdowns, making it his 4th in the last 2 weeks. And they go with just an 0-1 trap play to Clark towards the left side B gap. And he finds his way in. Johnson comes on for the extra point. This one, Asa Johnson. Tony Johnson to hold as the Cougars look to go up 21-14. And the extra point up and good through the uprights. So your score will be College of the Canyons with a long touchdown drive. This one sent away. Fieldable at the 10. Evans bubbles the snap, or correction, bubbles the return. And he's going to be brought down at the 10. Just disaster for Elisha Evans and the Raiders. You muff the return, and Evans looks a little shaken up. He's going to be back up on his feet. And the Raiders will take over with 90 yards to go if they want to tie. Not a good special teams return, especially in an area where the Raiders are expected to excel against a very disarrayed kickoff group for the Cougars. Croton hands this one off to Landless towards the right side. Gonna get no gain on the play. Victory Vaca on the stop once again for College of the Canyons.
Carolina Perez, you are the winner.
Along with Jeremy Martinez, the defensive line. Stops that play, no gain, 2nd down and 10 for Moorpark. Doubles look for Croton. Shotgun snap bobbled, picks it back up. He's gonna run to his left. Not looking downfield, he's just going to keep it himself and be pushed out of bounds at around the 15-yard line. That's where they'll mark him. So he picks up 4, brings up 3rd down and 6. That's a manageable distance for the Raider offense. As Croton makes a little something out of nothing there. Could have been a very bad play for Moorpark. I go with the same look. They have Cronquist and Simmons bunched down towards the near side. Croton fires and low for Cronquist. It's going to be ruled a catch, and he's going to be 2 yards short of the first down. It's Cronquist's first reception of the entire night. A great job for College of the Canyons, shutting him down so far. And that'll send Burke on to punt, 4th down and 2. A stop for the Cougar defense. And whistles blow. A timeout, College of the Canyons. That's going to be their final timeout of the half with 3:57 left to go. They lead the Raiders by a touchdown, and we'll come back to you in just a few short moments. Welcome back to Griffin Stadium. Daniel Burke set to punt it back to College of the Canyons after they get the 3rd down stop. This one fielded at the 50-yard line. And a great tackle. Diving at the ankles, Peyton Casillas flying down on the special teams. There's going to be flags down near the snap. Take another look at this tackle by Casillas. Just a Superman dive to bring down Andre Bray. And there's going to be a holding penalty against College of the Canyons on the return.
Holding during the return, number 43, 10 yards from the spot of the recovery, first down.
That's going to be 10 yards from the end of the play, down to at the 50-yard line. So ball will be placed back at the 40. And the Cougars will have 60 yards of field to work with. A quick drive for Moorpark, a 3-and-out after a long time-consuming drive for College of the Canyons to take the lead. Back out onto the field, they go with the spread look. We didn't see this last drive. We've seen it the majority of the game. Trips to the right. Floyd hands this one off. It's going to be Brooks towards the left side. And he's going to pick up 8 before he's brought down by Placide. And Arnulfo Morales for the Raiders. And they'll stick with the trips to the right of Floyd look. Brooks still the back. Moorpark playing very off coverage on the trip side. They give to Brooks again to the left. He will lunge forward. He's going to be just shy a pickup of 1. College of the Canyons not happy with the spot, but it's going to be a 3rd down and short. Morales making the tackle again. A 3rd down and 1 as we hit under 3 minutes left to go in the half. Out of the gun, Floyd gives it to Brooks. He's going to pick up a 1st down. Nico Nara has a big hit to bring him down across the 50-yard line. Pickup of 3, and the chains will be moved. Ball on the 47 of Moorpark. Now they go to a doubles look. Floyd in this one, there's going to be probably a false start, I'd say, here. Oh, they might get Moorpark offsides. They're going to get him offsides. Moorpark jumped early. That's Morales. As you can see there, clearly offsides. And the 5-yard penalty. Ball on the 42 now for a 1st down and 5. Receiver in motion. It's a touch pass. Towards the right edge, trying to cut it back towards the left. He's got a lot of room to work with. Lyman holding his hands up for the block. And going to be brought down by Kohulun. A loss on the play. Damari Smith tried to make something happen. Correction, Vance Harris once again on the tackle.
Loss on the play, back to the 44-yard line.
And that's going to be a loss of 3. 2nd down and 8. A good play for the Raider defense, but the pursuit on the backside really saved him there. As the initial direction towards the right shut down by Casillas and company. Here's Floyd on 2nd down. Looking to his left, quick throw at the sticks. This one is going to be caught. And we'll see if they move the chains. It was right at the sticks, and it was Rivara with the catch. And they're going to move the chains. This is going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 8.
Right at the 37-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
Well, the 1st down throw from Floyd. His first completion since the opening quarter. Low snap again. Floyd fires, same side, complete. Shakes the tackle and fighting forward with a reach late. It's going to be once again Landon Rivare. And he's got 9, 2nd down and 1. Targeting Placide on the outside towards the College of the Canyon sideline. As we are under a minute to go, 45 seconds left in the half. College of the Canyons, the way their offense is moving, got to pick things up just a little bit. Floyd stepping to his right, rolling, got a lot of room. He's taken off up the middle. Floyd jukes back to the outside. He is going to walk in untouched for the touchdown. As he lays it in after he crosses the goal line. It's going to be a 37-yard touchdown run. Should make it 26-yard touchdown run. And he just takes off. No one with the angle for Moorpark. Great blocking up ahead. Jackson and Placide unable to bring him down. As the Cougars retake their 2-possession lead with 30.5 left to go in the first half.
Johnson in to attempt the extra point.
A strangely mirrored occurrence here where College of the Canyons, their defense has the extra point up and good to make it 28-14. The defense gets 2 3-and-outs really and stops against Moorpark. Offense drives downfield and scores to have 14 unanswered. And then the Raiders seeming lifeless on both sides of the ball. They had a spike late in the first, early in the second. And we'll see if they decide to just take this to halftime. I'm sure it'll depend on the return that Shakir or Cronquist field. Moorpark finding themselves in a 14-point hole for the 2nd time in this half alone. Still another half of football to play coming up after these next 30 seconds and the halftime break. But Johnson set to kick it away. Cronquist stationed at the 10. Evans and Shakir at the 5 to either side of him. 3 returners, you give a potential chance for some misdirection and try to confuse the kickoff team. We'll see if Moorpark attempts that here. And Johnson's kick will be returnable. Evans fields it cleanly at the 5. And they will go with some trickery, but the ball's on the ground. And College of the Canyon says they have it. No sign from the official yet. And they do. So the handoff from Evans to Shakir falls on the ground. And a disaster for Moorpark. We're going to take a look, see what happened. They go with the handoff to Davis, tried to hand it back to Shakir, and he just drops it. It's right in his stomach, drops it. recovery on the play for College of the Canyons, and a huge game changer, number 46, Delamonte Barnes. Johnny on the spot with that one.
Led off by Eddie Jean Hannah Baker, singing a Moorpark College tradition.
And now College of the Canyons with 23.5 has a chance to score once again. This a double pass reverse to the end zone, intercepted! Moorpark takes it right back. Nico Nares on the interception, reads it perfectly. Dunn tried to pass it after the reverse. And Moorpark bailed out by the defense from disaster. The pass attempt was intercepted. It's number 39, Jaileron Dorsey.
Correction from the 3-yard line.
And Moorpark takes over, first down and 10 from the 3. You got to imagine they're just going to halftime with this one after a disastrous end. And Nico Nares getting all the praise on the sidelines, saving a potential touchdown and a 3.3 score deficit. As Croton will kneel the ball down, and that'll take us to the end of the first half. Your score, Cougars 28, Raiders 14. Well, hello everybody. We welcome you back to second half action here for the Moorpark Raiders against the College of the Canyon Cougars. Your score 28-14 coming into the second half. College of the Canyons set to receive this kickoff, as the Raiders avoided disaster at the end of the half with the fumble. Ended up being intercepted the next play by Nico Nares. This one fielded inside the 2. Going to be brought towards the left side. He's got blockers, a lot of real estate. This is going to be a good return. Flag flies in. This one probably coming back. The return for the Cougars, number 88, Don Ray Hall.
2 flags on the play.
There's a flag at the 15 and a flag at the 25. As the officials will discuss, and not a bad return up to the 45 if the penalties weren't there, but this one, obviously most times penalties are back here. It's going to be coming back. The referee's microphone on. I don't know if he's necessarily aware, but discussing it with the other officials. We'll get the call. It'll be a blindside block against College of the Canyons. They tag number 8, Malik Brooks, with the penalty. And that'll set up College of the Canyons at the 8-yard line. First down and 10 for the Cougars, and a whole lot of field ahead of them. Floyd takes the snap, handoff. This is Brooks towards the right side, breaking free, slips a tackle. Brooks stiff-armed out of bounds, and Jackson there to make the play. What a great run for Brooks. Puts him back near where the kick return ended up going. The ball will be spotted on the 36-yard line. So a pickup of 28 on the play. It'll be first down and 10, College of the Canyons. They've gone to a heavy rushing attack after toying with the passing early on, ended up throwing 2 touchdowns, but now ground and pound football, up 2 scores once again, and this one going to be blown up. Christian Kohulun, first one there for the Raiders.
Christian Kohulun.
And that one's going to go backwards.
He's the runner in the backfield.
A loss of about 1. They'll mark it. No gain.
Second and 10.
A good stop on first down for the Raider defense.
No.
College of the Canyons back to the line of scrimmage. Tight end to the left and right. Brooks stays in the backfield. Floyd takes the snap. Hernandez blitzes. Brooks towards the left side. He will bounce around and pick up 5 yards.
Blake Brooks on the carry. Tackled at the 41-yard
That's going to bring up second down and 5. Brought down by a handful of Moorpark defenders. A second down and short. Most likely going back to the run with this double tight end look. And the only routes really they've thrown have been go routes to the receivers on the outside. They could be testing the one on their sideline as Plessy creeps up towards the line of scrimmage. Meanwhile, Jackson stays about 8 yards off the line of scrimmage. Floyd, he's going to pass. He's going to target Jackson's side on the curl. This one broken up. What a play by Curtis Jackson, all over it. No chance on that one. That's going to bring up fourth down and a huge breakup. Take a look at this. Curtis Jackson, he was inside Shaden, 8 yards off, and he gets to the curl route past the sticks. A great job pass breakup. Unable to haul it in was 84 Demond Williams. Or Demani Williams. And now Cronquist will get a chance in the return game. A good stop for Moorpark. Station at the 25, punt cleaning away. It'll bounce once at the 27, picked up by Cronquist after the hop. And he'll just run out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line.
I'll make it the 24. And Croton comes out for his first try of the second half. In the first half, he ended up throwing a touchdown, but to start the game, an interception, so hopefully a better start to this half for him. And the Raider offense looks to get their engine going again as it started to sputter for the second time in this game. to end that half, resulting in the 14-point deficit, back-to-back 3-and-outs that College of the Canyons took advantage of. Here's Croton split back. He's got Simmons and Davis. There's the snap. He's going to look over the middle. Charlie Simmons on the angle. Got hit as he threw, and Simmons spilled down for a Moorpark first down, a pickup of 12. And Croton remained calm under pressure. Tackle made on the play by number 55. That's Carlos Maza. And the chains will move. Simmons sits right over the middle of the field, and he's spun down. Good job with the patience for Charlie Simmons. We've seen him out of the backfield a lot in recent weeks when the offense was really struggling. He's given him a jolt of energy. Now we see him move out to receiver to the left of Croton. This one going to be a give. Keeper Croton, read option. He slides down. It'll give him 4, 2nd down and 6 to come. Running the read option quite often with Croton. Surprise College of the Canyons really did some damage to them in the first half, especially on the touchdown drives, including that second one to get the 14 points. Croton ran at him himself on a play similar to that. They're still allowing him to take it on the read. Davis the back. Croton is going to be pressured instantly, rolls to his right. There's going to be a holding flag against the Raiders as Croton takes off. He's going to be helicoptered around on his feet, and that's going to be coming back. It's going to be a holding penalty against the Raiders. I'll wait to see the official call, but you can bet your dime that this one's coming back. The Raiders pick up a first down, and then their next set of downs is going to be damaged a little bit by this holding 10-yard penalty. It's going to be 2nd down and 16 for Moorpark, all the way back inside their own 30. And now Ryan Johnson checks into the game for the Raiders. He's in the slot. The trips to the left of Croton. Takes the snap. He's going to look that way. Pressured instantly. Steps around in the pocket. He's going to be spun around and sacked. Croton goes down for another loss. And Ortiz Jr. makes the sack for the Cougars. And this brings up a 3rd down and long for the Raiders. They're going to be anticipating a draw or screen here. I doubt there's much else they can do, unless you think you have a deep shot on the outside to Cronquist or Charlie Simmons, potentially River Stout. We saw him catch a deep touchdown pass for 39 yards in the second quarter, or in the end of the first quarter. Here's the snap. Croton rolls to his left. He's going to be smothered in the backfield, absolutely smoked by the backside defender, number 44 for College of the Canyons, who got beat by Croton for the touchdown. Gets him back on this one. R.B. Wilson, the 5th, a great chase down on Croton and brings him down for the 2nd straight sack. So Moorpark starts on the 24, and they end up punting from their own 10. It is 4th down and a quarter mile for Moorpark. Punt clean away from Burke. Over the head. This one's going to take a bounce from Moorpark. What a punt from Daniel Burke. Going to be down inside the 30. They're going to mark it right at the 30-yard line. That's a field flipper and exactly what Moorpark needed. That's a 60-yard punt at the end of the day from Daniel Burke. We'll see if the defense is able to keep some of that momentum going. They held to 2 first downs given up and a punt at midfield. It'll be 1st down and 10. College of the Canyons at the 30-yard line. Their offense taking the field for the 2nd time in this half. They mixed in the pass a little bit more on that second drive. They were primarily run throughout the entire second quarter. Only 2 pass attempts. This a low snap. Floyd pass out into the flats, complete to Clark. He's going to race his way to a gain of 3 on the sideline. This is going to be 2nd down and 7 coming up. As we hit the 10-minute mark in the third quarter so far, scoreless. 28-14 is still your score. And we go split back. We saw this formation a lot when they started running the ball, the triple option. Out of this, they will go triple option. They give it to Dunn up the middle. Dunn going to be met just shy of the line to gain. Christian Kohulin on the tackle. It's going to be third down and 1. Third down and 1 for the Cougars in their own territory, just shy of the 40-yard line. They need to get there for the first. Sal Maria also in there for Moorpark. See him starting at the safety position tonight. We've called the counterpart for the safeties for Moorpark a handful of times as this one. And he's going to be short of the line to gain. The defensive line stands Nico Nares, Luis Hernandez, Peyton Casillas all in on the tackle. The defensive aces for the Raiders stop them short, and it's going to be 4th down and 1.
Make sure the first down was not taken.
And they're going to bring out the punting unit. It was decision time for College of the Canyons, and they elect to play it safe, trusting their defense up 14. I don't blame them. Their defense has played very well ever since Croton's touchdown run. Moorpark has a player on late trying to run him off. You don't see a flag down. College of the Canyons wants one. This one's going to go out of bounds inside the 25. And College of the Canyons is livid that Moorpark did not get called for an illegal substitution or too many men on the field, as they had the 12th run off late. But no flags. Moorpark will get the ball. That would have been an automatic first down. That's a very lucky break for the Raiders, as they will take the field once again. And the referee's mic saying, tell them that 12 was going off, but I believe that should still be a penalty if 12 is on the field when the ball is snapped, which he was. I'm very surprised they're going to let Moorpark get away with this. Now moving on, Croton toss to Davis on the left side. Davis cuts it up. He's going to get to the 30-yard line. Pickup of 5 on first down. That play's worked for 5 both times we've seen it. The Cameron Davis toss. And quick back to the line, Croton. Quick screen, it's going to be Shakir. He's going to run, and there's going to be a holding against Moorpark. This one's going to be a 10-yard penalty. And we're going to get a late flag, as there's a couple players out of bounds after the whistle. And we'll see what this call is. A little bit of blocking late out of bounds, it seems, by Johnson. And we'll see who the penalty's on. Most likely both of these seem to be against the Moorpark Raiders. That's going to be costly to this drive, and a nice pickup of 5 to start, but now on the second down, a lot of flags. You got definitely a hold that will be bringing this one back, and we'll see what the penalty after is. Most likely a 15-yard personal foul against Moorpark. And the Raiders, their offense really, it's very streaky. We saw them play very well in the second quarter. And both penalties are against the offense. We'll get the call holding. And a personal foul, as we assumed. And both penalties accepted and assessed against Moorpark. That's going to back them up way back. Yard marker still at the 25, as the referees will march them
After the penalty, the ball is placed at the
back to the 18-yard line. It'll be second down and 15 to go. Croton firing down on the corner. He's got it. Charlie Simmons. That's a first down for Moorpark. A great lengthy throw there by McLeod. Croton on the money for Charlie Simmons. That's his second catch of the entire game, both coming in this half. That's the one thing for this Moorpark offense. Cronquist, 1 reception. Simmons, 2 receptions. Stout, 1 reception. And this one, oh, a dangerous hospital pass out of the backfield for Davis. That one's going to fall incomplete, and lucky it was just incomplete. Colin Cashman flew down on the play. Take a look at this. Davis out into the flats, and Cashman read it perfectly. And the hit jars that one loose. It'll be 2nd down and 10. They're at the 35-yard line. 7:21 left to go. Trips to Croton's right. And Croton is just going to be hammered. This one, no sign yet. They're going to throw a flag, I believe, for intentional grounding, but Croton got blasted on the play. And the referees will huddle to decide what the flag is. I imagine this will be intentional grounding, as Croton did not make it back to the line of scrimmage, nor was he outside of the pocket on this throw. And the offensive line sort of just gave out on McLeod Croton on that one. Not entirely sure what happened there. And they're going to get him for intentional grounding. It's going to be a loss of down and yardage. Brings up 3rd down and forever for the Raiders. It's going to be 3rd down and 18 to go. Ball at the 23-yard line. Make it the 22. And another 3rd down and forever for Moorpark. Last time Croton got sacked on a roll out to his left. Croton will drop back straight. This one a screen. Cronquist complete. And he's going to be brought down shy of the original line of scrimmage. And this one's going to be another punt from Moorpark. Carlos Meja on the tackle. 4th and 13, and Burke will come on to punt. So another lackluster drive that ends in disappointment for the Raider offense. They have been in all sorts of disarray with no consistency throughout the entirety of this game. They had back-to-back drives where they looked sharp, looked like they finally strung something together. Except for those 2 drives, the offense has been, and it could be getting even worse, as I believe we have a false start against Moorpark, which we do. That's going to back them up another 5 yards, so you can just about erase that Cronquist screen. And Burke is going to have a tougher situation to punt from. A tough situation for Moorpark. The offense not helping out the defense in any way, as they finally figured out how to get off the field. And this punt going to be fielded at the 34. Down to the right sideline, cutting back over the middle and across midfield at the 45 of Moorpark. It'll be plus territory, but another flag out on the return by Rivare. We'll see if we can find the flag here. Everything looks relatively clean. There does seem to be a holding on the bottom. That's going to be a 10-yard penalty, holding against the Cougars on the return. And the flag was down at the 30. It should place them at the 20-yard line.
After the penalty, the ball will be placed on the 20-yard line.
And it will be 1st down and 10 for the Cougars with 80 yards to work with. Their offense scoreless so far. 6 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. The run game materializing, but then they go to the pass, and their drive comes to a halt the last 2 times. We'll see if they just stick it on the ground. Tight end to the right. 2 receivers split out to the left. Floyd hands it off. And Clark is going to have not much room to go. Correction, that's Brooks on the carry. He's going to pick up 4. Brought down by Sal Maria again. Maria and Harris seeing a lot of action on the outside, being the 2 deep safeties. They're doing a great job of hitting the run fit for the Raiders. And they'll just flip the formation here. 2 receivers to the right now for Floyd. He hands it off. This time it is Clark up the middle. And there's going to be a pile after A pickup of 2.
Met by the entire Raider defense.
And Moorpark will have another third down opportunity. This a 3rd down and 4 to go.
And 3.
And College of the Canyons not afraid to pass on these 3rd downs. They go with a more wide spread set. They go trips to the right. Got to be careful of Floyd taking off. And a little bit of confusion being yelled at from the sidelines. And they're going to get a timeout. That's going to be the first timeout of the half for College of the Canyons. Your score 28-14. They almost had the delay of game there. And we'll take a short break while they take the timeout. And we're back from the timeout. Here's the handoff on 3rd down. Fumble. Ball is out. Return on the play. Moorpark has it inside the 10, brought down at the 3. Terrell Rosario, who had the touchdown return on the fumble last week, almost has another house call. And he sets up Moorpark 1st down and goal at the 3-yard line. And we'll take a look back. Clark handles it, gets hit, and that ball pops right out to Rosario. That was Morales with the low hit. You can see him right there, shedding inside. Makes a great play. And this game just flipped on its head. Moorpark, a great opportunity, have to take advantage. Motion. Give to Landless up the middle. They faked it with Cronquist. No signal yet. And they're going to mark him inside the 1-yard line. A good run for Landless. It'll be 2nd down and goal. Pistol formation. Cronquist in the slot to Croton's right. He'll motion again. This time they are going to give it back to Landless again. And he's going to be stopped short again. He's not in there. Tackle made on the play for the Cougars. Good job getting in number 40, Quixote Agbalaya. And now Moorpark faces a 3rd down and goal. Can't squander this golden opportunity given to you by Morales and Rosario on the defensive end. A huge stop on the 3rd down, and now they line up in a heavy formation. And we got players running in late. This is going to be a timeout, Moorpark, as a big 3rd down looms with just over 3 minutes to go. We're going to take a short break. Now we welcome you back to some Moorpark Raider football on SoCal College Sports. A 3rd down and goal for the Raider offense after the fumble recovery and return by Terrell Rosario. And Moorpark line up in a heavy formation. Tight end and H-back to the right. Simmons the back. They're going to fake it to Simmons. Croton, bootleg, has nobody open. He's going to take a sack. You have to throw it away there, and that's huge. McLeod Croton decides to hold on to it and takes a sack, and that kills Moorpark. That is unbelievable. A huge sack for Joseph Marsh, and now Moorpark has to kick a field goal instead of having 4th and goal at the 1-yard line. I am in shock at the fact that Croton did not decide to throw that ball away, as he had nobody open. He had 2 defenders closing in on him, with Marsh and as well as Wilson the 5th. And that is costly, as Burke will now line up for the field goal attempt. This one is going to be a delay of game against the Raiders. What is happening on the sideline for Moorpark right now? This team is in disarray, and they have to figure things out quickly, as this goes from being a 27-yard attempt now to 32 for Daniel Burke. And College of the Canyon sideline not letting him have it easy here, even in his home stadium. Burke, snap, kick on the way, and he missed it. Daniel Burke hooks it, and it's no good. And College of the Canyons goes from having a fumble return to 1st down and goal at the 2 to Moorpark going away with no points. A very, very, very disappointing drive for Moorpark. Absolute disaster as the Raiders look to cut it to a 1-score lead and potentially get themselves right back into this game. They had the momentum, and now that defense is right back out onto the field. That is extremely frustrating for the Raiders. And College of the Canyons now 1st down and 10 at the 20. Floyd dropping back to pass, signaling for his go-to. He has a receiver way downfield, fires it short, and it skips off the ground, incomplete. And a bad sign for the Raiders. Peyton Casillas down. And there's a player down as well. Floyd is down for College of the Canyon. So 2 of the superstars for either teams down after the play. They make contact with each other, and we're going to take a break. You're watching Raider football on SoCal College Sports. Welcome you back to Raider football here. Both players for either team get up under their own power and head to the sideline. A good sign for Cougars and Raiders alike. In at quarterback now, number 7, Bryce Dixon. He'll just hand this one off to Dunn towards the left side. Dunn bounced around. He's going to be dropped for a huge loss on this play. Great edge contain by Luis Hernandez. The initial Raider there on the stop, as we're going to see. Dunn tries to bounce it. Hernandez flows perfectly. And that's going to be a loss of 2, and Floyd right back in for College of the Canyons. Obviously, he is all right, a good sign to see. And now Floyd will have a trips right, 3rd down and long. Passing situation. Floyd, he's going to drop back. He's going to look deep over the middle. He has his receiver hit him right in the hands. That one's going to fall incomplete. Cameron Bowen, the intended receiver. That'll go down as a drop and a punt. The defense, 3 consecutive stops. And the offense has mustered absolutely nothing. Actually, Christian, that's four consecutive stops for the defense, including a turnover inside the 10-yard line. And the Raider offense has massed 0 points. As this punt away, Cronquist will field it. He'll go towards the right side and duck out of bounds at the 50. An absolutely pivotal drive for the Raider offense heading into the 4th quarter. Minute 23 left to go. We'll see what Croton has in store, as he took a very costly sack on their last drive. It would have been 4th down and goal at the 2 instead. Ended up being 4th down and goal at the 10, and then backed up even further due to the delay of game, and Burke missed the field goal. That delay again potentially costing the Raiders 3 points. Croton firing. He's got Shakir at the 40. He makes the grab. That's going to be right at the sticks. And they're going to mark him a yard short at the 41. Needs to get to the 44. 1st down, 2nd down, and 1 after the Shakir grab for 9. Shakir in and out of the lineup so far this season. Started the first game. Next 2 home games, didn't see much of him. Back in action the last 2. This one complete. Noah Cronquist, 2nd reception, and he bounces off defenders. You know how tough Noah Cronquist is to tackle. And he picks up an extra 5 there after the initial hit. And that's Moorpark's 1st down. As you see Cronquist bouncing off, slipping a tackle. And he'll dive forward late. Only his 2nd catch. I got to get him more involved. Croton. Time, fires Shakir, overthrown, incomplete. Covered on the play by Will Mafu. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 with just over 40 seconds left in the quarter for Moorpark. Croton out of the gun. He's got 5 wide, empty set. Shakir, the lone man, to his left. There's the snap. Fakes the screen. Croton steps up in the pocket. He's going to try to take off a maneuver behind his offensive line and picks up 4. That play was jumped on the outside, so Croton decided to take matters into his own hands. And the ball's going to be spotted on the 30-yard line. As this will be the last play of the quarter. Moorpark does not need to snap it, but they have plenty of time too, as Croton will take it. And he's going to fire. He's got Shakir once again caught at the 20-yard line. That's going to be another 1st down for Moorpark. And the outside curl to Shakir works twice on this drive, moving the chains. Unsure if they'll get another snap off. Clock will go under 5 seconds. And that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. Your score scoreless in the 3rd. It is 28-14, the Cougars over the Raiders. You're watching Raider football on SoCal College Sports. We'll be back for the 4th quarter. we're back for fourth quarter action. Croton taking the snap, rolling to his right. This one to Shakir, caught inside the 15. He'll be wrapped up and brought down at the 13-yard line. But another quick catch for Jaden Shakir. It's his third catch on the drive alone, fourth target. And that's going to be a 2nd down and 6 for Moorpark. Finally, something materializing for the offense. 2nd down and 4, correction. This one out into the flats. Landless hauls it in. A high pass. He's going to be inside the 10, and it's going to be goal to go for the Raiders for their 2nd consecutive drive. The offense earning it this time. They were gifted it by the defense before. Ended up being a missed field goal by Burke. And now they got to capitalize on this opportunity to start the fourth quarter. 1st and goal to go from the 8. Stacked receivers to his right. He's going to look for Charlie Simmons on the fade. And they're going to be a flag. This is going to be illegal contact, potentially pass interference against the defense for sure. And Simmons just turned around. Was unable to haul that one in. And we're going to watch. We saw the replay of it. We'll get the call from the official. It's going to be pass interference on the defense. That's going to be a hold, 1st down, correction. That'll be a replay of 1st down and goal for the Raiders. They'll march it up to the 4-yard line, the 5-yard penalty. Same formation. Simmons alone to Croton's left, up top. It's going to be a quick toss, Landless. He's going to find his way past the line of scrimmage for a pickup of 1. Not a lot of room to work with there. It's going to be 2nd down and goal. The tackle on the play. Number 50, Jackson Volk. And now a 2nd and goal from the 3. Landless stays in the backfield. They're going to have Shakir, Cronquist, and Simmons with Johnson as well, all to the left side of the formation. Johnson at the tight end spot. Trying to hide him away at the line of scrimmage. Here's the give. Landless knifes it in. Touchdown, Moorpark. Gabe Landless punches it in from 3 yards out, and the offense shows some signs of life and capitalizes on one of the defensive stops. And that's a great start to the fourth quarter for Moorpark as they cut it down to a 1-possession lead. And the Burke extra point will be on the way shortly as we take a look. Landless untouched until the goal line. And a big touchdown for Moorpark. They needed that one to get themselves back into this game. Gabe Landless, his 1st rushing touchdown on the season. Extra point for Burke, up and good. And the Moorpark Raiders have cut it to a 7-point game with 13:21 left to go. The defense showing signs of life. The offense with a great drive, capped off by the 3-yard touchdown. And they now are within reach, 28-21. Take a look again, the read option. They respected it there. And the first time that they've respected the read option all night long, Landless makes them pay with a touchdown. Well, now College of the Canyons needing some momentum. I mean, their offense has been shut down entirely in this second half. They really tuned things into gear to end the first half with their run game, but lately, Moorpark, they've been playing the point of attack, being very aggressive. The outside, the safeties and outside backers flying down to make plays, and great coverage across the board by the corners. And Burke set to kick it away. Not a lot of action on returns for College of the Canyons. We'll see where their starting field position is. Lately, it has not been the best inside their own 20 a handful of times in this third quarter. And this kick will be into the end zone, and they'll elect to take it out from 2 yards deep towards the right edge, getting a couple blocks, and this one going to be across the 30-yard line. And there's an injured College of the Canyons player.
Damari Smith on the return.
As Damari Smith on the return.
Takes the ball across the
They'll take an
35-yard
official's
line.
timeout for the injured player, and so will we. We'll be back in a few short moments. Moorpark Raider football on SoCal College Sports. Back here for some more Moorpark Raiders versus College of the Canyon Cougar action. Fourth quarter, 28-21. There's the snap, handoff towards the left side, bottled up. He's going to be dropped down. No gain on the play. Great rally and tackle. Vance Harris. That was Brooks on the carry. Luis Hernandez as well, forcing him to the outside. Both of them gang up for the tackle. Then you see Rosario come in late and Maria to finish it off. No gain on the play, second down and 10 for College of the Canyons. The return got him the good field position. Here's a rollout to the right for Floyd. Pass at just shy of the sticks, going to be bobbled. And then caught. That's a great concentration catch on the play. Complete number 87, Lyndon Rivare. And Rivare was at the sticks, came back towards the ball. It's going to be a pickup of 6, third down and 4. Maria on the coverage, making the tackle. A big third down and 4. No first downs in their last 3 drives. Here's to the flats. Kohulun on the coverage, breaking the pass up. That one's going to be incomplete. That was intended for number 88, Don Ray Hall. And Moorpark forces another punt. The defense standing tall in this second half, and the Raiders will get the ball back on offense. Cronquist stations himself at the 25, hoping for a big return to set up his offense. A high snap. This one, just gets away. There's going to be a flag. This one's going to be an automatic first down. And Moorpark, a back-breaking, costly penalty. And not necessarily too surprised the way this game has gone for them. We're going to see the replay. Going for the block, runs right into the kicking leg. This should just be 5 yards. But it is going to be an automatic first down as it was 4th and 4. And the defense has to head back out. A quick change scenario. They thought they were ready for their break. However, the penalty on special teams, very costly. That's one of those situations where you got to tell them maybe don't go for the block there because your offense just had their best drive of the entire half. Your defense got another stop. You have a chance. Just put it in your offense's hands to tie this game up rather than play too aggressive on special teams. That's exactly what happened, and it comes back to bite them. That's going to be a first down ball placed near midfield at the 48-yard line in Cougar territory. They'll go doubles to the left. Floyd, low snap, fumbled it. He's just going to take it himself. Floyd will bounce to the outside on the right, and Placide forces him out of bounds for a pickup of 1. Well, Emery Floyd, seen him run a handful of times, but he's had one of his better passing games tonight. Actually, they get him for a loss of 1, 2nd down and 11. Just had to abort the play there and pick up what you could and salvage. He did a good job saving about 4 yards on that play. Here's the snap out of the doubles look. Fake to Brooks, pass to Bowden. He's going to break 2 tackles, break a 3rd, and he's going to pick up a 1st down for College of the Canyons. And that's just poor tackling for Moorpark. And we're going to have another injured player. It's going to be Curtis Jackson down on the Moorpark sidelines. He's up to his feet.
Timeout. Official.
We're going to take an official timeout for the injury, as Jackson will be helped off the field with just under 11 minutes to go. One of the best players on that Raider defense. He's held his own all season long, oftentimes trusted with man-to-man coverage. We hope the best for Curtis Jackson as he makes his way to the sidelines and the athletic trainer table. And coming back to the field, 1st down and 10 for the Cougar offense after the Bowden catch and run. Here's the handoff. Dunn, he's going to take a huge hit from Nico Nares. There's going to be a pickup of 2. Donovan Dunn pays the price for the 2-yard pickup. They had the triple option there. Casillas stayed home, forced the handoff. It'll be 2nd down and 8 to go. Dunn checks off the field.
2 quarterbacks on the field for the Canyons.
And they will have Clark check into the game in the backfield. Trips to the left of Floyd. He's just going to fake the toss. Casillas under pressure. He fires downfield and almost intercepted off the hands of Luis Hernandez. Just out of reach. We'll take a look at this play. Casillas with some great pressure off the edge. Along with Bodner in that one, a great breakup at the end of the day by Hernandez. That one could have been caught by Bryce Dixon. And we'll just go to a 3rd down and 8, an eventful play. Now we go 5 wide. Floyd, all alone in the backfield. He's just going to keep it himself. Quarterback draw. Read perfectly by the Raiders, and he's not going to be close to the 1st down. First one there was Nares. He slipped through his tackle, then ran into a handful of defensive linemen. Only a pickup of 2. 4th down now, as Morales was in on the stop. And College of the Canyons, decision time. Floyd coming to the sidelines. And they're going to line up for a field goal attempt by Asa Johnson. He's 50% on the season, 4 for 8. A 53-yard attempt on the way. It is short. No good. The defense holds once again for Moorpark. And the offense takes over. What a job by the Raider defense in this second half, holding College of the Canyons to 0 points so far through a quarter and some change. .854 left to go in the game. Moorpark gets the ball back. 28-21 is your score. Split back set for Croton. He's going to fire. Simmons out of the backfield, and a rare drop for Charlie Simmons. We're going to get a late flag at the 40-yard line by the side judge. See what this one is. It's going to be a sideline warning against the Raiders. As you see Simmons wide open, would have had close to a first down, at least a pickup of 7. But he ends up dropping it. Simmons, a sure-handed receiver for the Raiders. Just let that one get out of his grasp. He'll check out, and Davis will check into the backfield. Go double set. Croton is going to fake the handoff, play action, roll to his right, escape the pocket. He's going to fire downfield for Cronquist. Does he have him? That one's going to be incomplete. There's going to be no flag due to the contact, but it was out of bounds, uncatchable for Noah Cronquist. And a quick 3rd down and 10 coming up. And the Raiders really need to find something going with number 6. You got to hit him over the middle, try to get him off his man, because he has only been held to 2 receptions so far tonight. Very uncharacteristic of the star wide receiver. And now they move him into the slot. Croton tries the hard count. He got Ventura about 3 times last time we were here for a free 5. And he's got to hurry. The play clock winding down. 2 seconds on the play clock. 1. He gets the snap off in time. Fires over the middle. Caught. That's Ryan Johnson. That's going to be close to a first down. He's right on the line to gain. What a grab by Johnson in traffic. And Croton threads the needle. They're going to mark him a yard short at the 45. And it's going to be 4th down and 1. Wouldn't be surprised if Moorpark goes for it. But they have 17 seconds on the play clock, and they're still running players in and out, and they're going to take an official's timeout. Actually, Moorpark is going to take the timeout. So a huge decision coming up when we come back after this timeout break. Moorpark Raider football on SoCal College Sports. We're back, 4th down and inches. Raiders under the gun. Heavy set. Fumbled the snap. It's loose. College of the Canyons falls on it. That's going to be a turnover. On the 4th down, Croton fumbled the snap. He was going to turn and give it to Simmons. And we'll never find out how that would have worked because Croton never handled it. Fumbled. And College of the Canyons all over that one. Recovered by number 42 for the Cougars. Mackay Newton, first one there. And the defense is right back out into the field where they were. A horrendously ugly drive for the offense. That is not what you want to see, and especially in a huge situation, you come out and fumble on the 4th down. Bad news for the Raider defense. They're back out onto the field. Floyd rolling to his right. Lots of time. Casillas fires it backside, and that one's going to be incomplete. Coverage on the play by Terrell Rosario. He was looking for Joshua Clark, who ran the wheel route out of the backfield. And Floyd, a dangerous pass, breaking the cardinal rule of playing quarterback for an offense, is throwing crossbody across the field. And now it brings up 2nd down and 10. Casillas getting the pressure. Same formation for Floyd. Goes with the triple option. Dunn swarmed in the backfield. Peyton Casillas, first one there. And it's going to be another 3rd down and long for College of the Canyons. And it's getting to the point where that defense, you got to start thinking you need to force a turnover because you know you can get the stops, but you might have to take matters into your own hands where you set your offense up in even better field position, a fumble return, potentially an interception if College of the Canyons decides to throw again here on this 3rd down. But out of field goal range for Asa Johnson, as we found out on the previous 53-yard attempt. Barely made it to the end zone short. And there's going to be a flag. This is going to be a delay of game against College of the Canyons. That backs them up 5. It's going to be a 3rd down and 15 outside of the 45-yard line. We're at 7:08 left to go in the game. And a huge 3rd down and long. At this rate for the Raiders, hoping to double up if their offense is able to score. That their defense can get a stop potentially to give the offense a chance late in this game, which is very plausible due to how well the defense has played. And the crowd at Griffin Stadium getting into it here. A big 3rd down and long. A great chance for the defense to get off the field. A tight end to the right of Floyd. Raiders showing blitz. It's going to be a handoff. Dunn bounces it out to the left. He's got room to run. Dunn is going to be short. I believe he's very close to the line to gain. That was a huge run by Dunn, picking up 15. Donovan Dunn bouncing to the outside. A stiff arm. And we'll wait for the officials to give him the spot. It looks like it's right on the line to gain. And they're going to give it 4th down. They will not give him the first. 4th down in inches. And the biggest play of the game for the Raider defense. They got to get off the field here if you want a chance, because now you're nearing potential field goal range. If a 1st down is picked up. And a lot of substitution change. Goal line packages coming in for both teams. Moorpark's got to hurry. College of the Canyons going to get to the line and snap it quick as they can. They got 3 running backs set. This is old school football, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't love it, don't know why you're watching. Here's the handoff. It's going to be an easy 1st down for College of the Canyons. Kane Alejandro carries it out of the backfield, the fullback dive. Throw Rosario saves the touchdown. That's going to be a 1st down and 10 for College of the Canyons, just outside of the red zone at the 24-yard line. Six minutes now and running. The Raider defense needs one more stop, but is the offense asking too much? The defense has stopped them the entire 2nd half. The offense has had a few opportunities and failed to cash in. Dunn the carry. He's going to be hit in the backfield. Luis Hernandez, and a flag comes in late. A tackle for loss. We'll see what the penalty is. We'll see if he had the face mask or horse collar. That's going to be a face mask penalty. An easy call for the officials. Hernandez called for the face mask tackle. That's going to be an automatic 1st down and half the distance to the goal. It'll go to the 12-yard line of Moorpark. And a red zone trip for the Cougars. Their first red zone trip of the 2nd half. Last time they were down in the red zone thanks to a late Raider fumble on the kickoff. They tried the halfback pass off the sweep, ended up being intercepted by Narez. They'll look to avoid a turnover now with a chance to put this game away. Taking up as much clock as they can. They don't need to snap it for another 10 seconds. They're going to be under 5 minutes after this play. Toss. Done. Towards the right side. He's going to be cut and chopped down by Peyton Casillas and Christian Kohaloon. They're going to pick up only 2 on the play, 2nd down and 8. And this is the last gasp effort for the Raiders, needing to get a stop. A touchdown could very well put this game in hand for College of the Canyons. And a game that's similar to last week for Moorpark. Name of the game has been missed opportunities on the offensive end. The defense holding their own once again in the second half of these games. The offense not able to pick anything up. It's a keeper for Floyd. They faked it with Dunn, and he's going to pick up 4. And it's going to be a 3rd down and 4 to go. Floyd kept it himself, and a huge 3rd down coming up. College of the Canyons trying to put this game away as we hit 4 minutes on the clock. A 1st down could potentially end this game depending on how it goes. But a 1st down could put the nail in the coffin to the Raiders and leave them with only 1 home win on the season. Last year, this team went 5-0 in Griffin Stadium. They have not found the same success as a flag comes in. This is a huge call. And it's going to be false start against College of the Canyons. That is a huge turn of events. And they'll send Ryan Johnson onto the field for defense. Subbing in for Brendan Bodner. And now back to the 12. 3rd down and 10, as if the first 2 plays didn't happen. 3rd down. College of the Canyons needs 10 to pick up a 1st. They need 12 for the touchdown. And we're going to get a timeout. Moorpark. It's going to be their 2nd timeout of the half. Leads them with 1 left with 3:25 left to go. You're watching Moorpark Raider football on the Moorpark Sports Network. Welcome you back. A big 3rd down and 10 coming up. College of the Canyons at the 12-yard line. Moorpark needing a stop with just over 3 minutes to go. Floyd out of the gun, trips to his left, single receiver to his right. He will just hand it off. Fake it, he keeps it himself. Floyd spins inside, and he's going to have a 1st down. They faked it to Dunn. Johnson lit him up. But Floyd using that dual mobility, that's going to be a 1st down for College of the Canyons. A great run for Floyd. And this could be it for the Raiders. They're going to need a turnover, bottom line, or a mishap of some sorts, a missed field goal, blocked, anything. But right now, College of the Canyons power formation, and they're going to look to end it on this play. Floyd gives up the middle. It's going to be a touchdown for the Cougars. That's going to put them 2 scores ahead with 2:39 left. See if we can get you a number for the touchdown. And it's going to be number 24. Kane Omohundro on the touchdown for College of the Canyons. And the Cougars with a brutal punch to the stomach of the Raiders hopes to come back and win on their sophomore night in their final home game as fans start to head for the exits. The extra point is up, and it is good. So a statement drive for College of the Canyons, and you can't really blame the Raider defense. They held College of the Canyons scoreless through the entire second half until the last 2:39. They had 6 possessions on the field, stopped them on every single one, had a fumble return to set the offense up at the 2. And at the end of the day, the bottom of the line is the Moorpark Raider offense failed their defense tonight. As the team heads out for the return. Johnson to send it away. Cronquist and Shakir back. This has been a tough outing for the Raiders. They scored to start the 4th quarter on a landless touchdown run, their second touchdown run, the other coming from Croton. The College of the Canyons, one step ahead on that drive. Some big 3rd down conversions. The big 3rd down and 10 run from Floyd set up the touchdown. Shakir, this is a legal pass. Shakir's got a room. He's down the sideline, cuts inside. Shakir's going to be tackled past midfield, and a good return for Moorpark. It gives him a chance. Shakir pretended to have to tie his shoe on the trickery, and he did a great job cutting outside, got some blocks. And Tony Johnson saves the touchdown, forcing him to cut back in. 1st down and 10, Moorpark across midfield in Cougar territory. Trips to the right. Croton rolling. Pressure, fires. It's going to be complete. Shakir got both feet in. That's going to be a pickup of 8. Kirksted's Alicia Evans on the carry. And they're going to give him a 1st down. Originally spotted him pickup of 7, but they're going to give a Moorpark 1st down, moves the chains. Trips to the left. Croton looking for Simmons. He's got him on the slant, breaks a tackle, and flips over the safety. Tackle made by Jacob Clopperly. The safety coming down to stop Simmons on the ball. Croton. He's going to fire. He's got Cronquist up the seam. Noah Cronquist. Touchdown, Moorpark Raiders. And they're back in the game with 1:45 to go. They'll need an onside kick, but Noah Cronquist finally breaks free and finds his way into the end zone. The leading receiver, as we'll take another look at this one. The strike from Croton. Right up the seam in traffic, finding number 1 target, an outside release, cut it back inside. Great route from Cronquist. Finds him right at the 10. And then after, it's all Cronquist on the run after the catch. Barely gets touched. And that's 6 on the board. Burke up and good, so your score, College of the Canyons still leads by 7. It's 35-28 after the Cronquist receiving touchdown for 30. And they're not out of it yet, but the onside kick will decide the winner of this game, or potential loser of this game. All-important onside kick. Daniel Burke will need this to be his best one yet. College of the Canyons has one back deep at the 20. Hands team formation. A recovery will seal the victory for the Cougars. And they will have a chance to improve to 5-3 with tonight's win, as Moorpark would fall to 2-6.
Deep to receive.
And Moorpark looking to salvage a chance to go 500 this season. Looking for their 3rd win. This is the game on this onside kick. It's away from Burke. Takes a high bounce. It's going to be tipped back inbounds. No sign yet. There's a scramble for the ball. What a play by Elisha Evans if this stays in bounds. We got a pile at the 40. It helps for the Raiders. It's on their sideline. They're trying to dig to the bottom of the pile. No signal yet from the officials. And it's going to be College of the Canyons football. The Cougars come away, but not without a scare. Let's take a look at this. It takes a perfect high bounce. And look at Elisha Evans. Sky up and tip that one back in bounds. That is an amazing heads-up play. You can't ask for a better job there. And it just doesn't roll the Raiders' way at the end of the day. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Cougars. And all assuming that'll be it with a kneel down. There's a minute 45 left. We're going to reset the clock to 1:40 left in the game. And the 7-point lead, Moorpark already used their timeouts. And you got to think back. If Moorpark didn't have those errors where they had the delay of games, you could easily have a chance to get a stop here. And you got to be looking back to, again, the 1-yard line where they're unable to come away with any points. And College of the Canyons, a 1st down will definitely seal it. Moorpark might have a chance to get the ball back with under 20 seconds to go. Here's Floyd on the carry, just 2-hand holds it. No gain on the play. It'll be a timeout for the Raiders.
Timeout. Moorpark. This is their 3rd and final timeout.
That's going to be their last timeout of the game. Minute 35 left on the clock with a 25-second play clock. Moorpark could have a chance with about 30, make it 20 seconds left in the game. But the defense has to get the stop first. 2nd down and 10. Most likely all going to be on the ground here. I expect a lot of blitzes from the Raider defense. They're going to have to rely heavily here on guys like Nico Narez, Luis Hernandez, Peyton Casillas, Terrell Rosario. Some players that have made some huge stops in recent possessions for the Raider defense as College of the Canyons heads back out to try to put this one away for their 5th win of the season and get back to their winning ways coming into this game. They had their first loss coming off of a 4-game winning streak. He's got 3 receivers, 1 at the tight end spot to his right. Trips. Roll out for Floyd. He's just going to tuck and run. He's going to be dropped for a loss. Peyton Casillas slams him down. That's going to be a loss of 10 on the play. Their forward progress, they'll mark it a loss of 6. It'll be 3rd down and 16 to go. Clock hits a minute 20. And they're going to need something big from Noah Cronquist if he gets an opportunity here on this punt return, if they're able to get the stop. I'd imagine just a run to see what they can get. Reminder, last time Dunn did end up taking a 3rd down and 16 all the way to 4th down and 1 on a carry. And we're going to get a timeout. A College of the Canyons timeout with 48 seconds left as the play clock was running down. A big opportunity here for Moorpark to give them just a glimpse of hope late in this game. Again, this opportunity set up by the Noah Cronquist touchdown pass from McLeod Croton. The play clock has 25 on it, 48 left. They could wind this down to 23 seconds before the ball has to be snapped. This would probably leave the Raiders about 18 seconds to work with. And no timeouts at that, needing a touchdown. Third and 18. Floyd takes a snap. He fumbled it. This ball's loose. He's just going to have to fall on it. Oh, that was dangerous. Christian Kohaloon makes sure he's down. It's going to be another loss, and those losses add up. This is going to result in better field position for Moorpark, and the game clock goes from 30. So they're not going to have to snap this ball until 10 seconds left in the game. And they're just going to have Cronquist back for the punt. Moorpark is going to, at best, have a Hail Mary. If not, Cronquist might just try to take it himself the rest of the way. College of the Canyons probably going to call a timeout here with 8.6 left to go in the game. Cronquist is at the 45-yard line.
Timeout. College of the Canyon. This is their third and final timeout.
Hail Mary range for Moorpark is right around the 50, so Cronquist could fair catch it if it doesn't go over his head. If not, then he's going to have to pick it up and return it. He cannot let this ball bounce. Cronquist must fair catch or decide to return it himself, or this ball could just run all the way down. The next thing you know, the game's over. .6. We've had quite the eventful fourth quarter here, as the third quarter was very quiet on all sides of the ball. We'll see if College of the Canyons can put this one away. Up 7, they've led the majority of this game ever since the second quarter when they took a 21-14 lead after Moorpark had 14 unanswered to match theirs to start the game. Another 14 unanswered to make it 28-14. And then Moorpark with a touchdown, responded to by the touchdown run. And big third down run set up that touchdown by Floyd. And the defense is first allowed of the second half, and then the Cronquist strike. And Moorpark is putting their defense back out onto the field. And we'll see if College of the Canyons decides to just protect their quarterback and have him launch it out of bounds. Let's see, we have a player going all the way back to the goal line. We could see a potential offensive punt here, or it's sort of a non-punter player ends up kicking it away. We could see the snap over the head of Floyd. And this is a mistake for the Raiders. You have to send someone back deep, as Maria is going to go back deep. This one's going to be passed backwards. That's a completed pass, and it's going to be no sign yet. That's going to be out of bounds. That's a safety, and there's going to be 5.7 left on the clock, and College of the Canyons is livid that the clock did not start right away. So Moorpark will get 2 points. It's going to be 30-35. And College of the Canyons has to kick and give them the ball back. And College of the Canyons wants there to be no time left. It is going to be a safety. There is no time left. And that is the end of the game, is what the official has just signaled. So the clock started a little bit late. So that is going to be our final score. The Cougars top the Raiders 35-30. And at this time, I would like to recognize those who have helped bring tonight's show together. Emery Johnson, our director-producer. Eric Chalette, camera operator. Mike Nahar, athletic director. And Mike Zepeda, owner and operator of SoCal College Sports. We'd like to give them all a big thank you for bringing you tonight's show. And Mike Nahar, camera operator as well for us tonight. And we'd like to thank all of them for the great job that they've done bringing this game to you. That's the final on the home season for the Raiders. 35-30 your final. College of the Canyons with the win. Luke Lamont, your play-by-play commentator, signing off for the night.